Alright, well hello, I'm Jog, and welcome to the end of the original idea of Mario vs. Sonic, was Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So, yeah, this game does things a little bit different. So Sonic has a... oh wait, they bring the drop dash, but there was also a, yeah, he had an instant shield if you hit the attack button or the jump button again while in the air, alongside the fact that special rings, well, there are special rings that will take you to special stages if randomly found out and about throughout the level. Kind of similar to how things worked in Sonic 2. You have multiple chances to get the Chaos Emerald if you just know where to look. And this takes place right after Sonic 2. As you can see, the Death Egg robot right there. And, well, unfortunately we get Eggman convincing Knuckles that not only is he the good guy, but Sonic is the bad guy. Oh, we start off with Sonic and Knuckles. No, okay, so I said it's... Oh my god. Whatever, I'm blind. Yeah, so essentially he, according to the story goes, that he tells... Eggman tells Knuckles that Sonic is a gem collector, gem stealer, gem thief, and... yeah, that's why he has all the Chaos Emeralds, and as well as we get Super Sonic to start things off the bat. We had Super Sonic to start things off the bat, as Knuckles apparently punches Super Sonic right out of us. Welcome to Angel Island, and yes, they did bring in the drop dash alongside having the instant shield, so that's cool, having both of those at the same time. And yeah, of the original games. So Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CD. I have to say that, without a doubt, I think Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the best of the games. Anyways, I happen to have found myself one of the Wolf Rings. You don't need any money for it, you just need to find them and go into them. So this is known as Blue Sphere, so hidden throughout and about the level are going to be a bunch of blue spheres that we need to go through. The number's on the top left. And, well, if you go through a blue sphere, it turns red. If you hit a red sphere at all, you get kicked out of the special stage, and... well, in the base game, you would have to go back and try to recollect them. But since, well, the Anniversary Collection has a feature that lets us try again, we can always just try again, worst case scenario. Blue sphere, I feel like, is... not all that difficult. It seems a little bit off-putting, and there are secrets like what I'm doing right now, which is getting all the rings on the outside, which will then in turn turn all of the blue sphere, all the blue spheres into coins, or rings, sorry. And, oh! Shoot! I did not think I would lose on the first blue sphere of all things. God dang. Alright, so I think that maybe this is different. From how I remember the... excuse me. The ring counter didn't go down when you did this. My memory had the number going up, but if it's gonna go down, that's fine by me, because that lets me know, okay, how many more rings do I have to actually collect? For collecting all of them will give you an extra life, but I guess in this case it'll just give you an extra retry. So as I was trying to save before I accidentally got myself taken out, Blue Sphere I feel like is possibly my favorite way of getting the emeralds in these 4 games. And it's a bit of knowledge, so you may need to know a little bit of like the layout and how everything works out, but it's also a thing of understanding how everything works. It's a thing of like speed and figuring everything out, so... as we go on to later stages, we'll have things being more difficult. Also, things speed up. You may have just noticed that we just kind of went into overdrive right there. Alright, I got all of the rings. Why do I keep calling coins? And there we go. You can also jump. Can be useful depending on where we're going. Well, especially later on. And with that out of the way, I got myself my first Chaos Emerald back. Also, a perfect bonus, for whatever that's worth. Oh, that's what the coin bonus is. Yeah. So, there are multiple rings that can be found throughout about the levels, and again, they all required. You don't have to have a certain number of rings or anything to get it. You just need to find them. So, unlike, say, the goalpost from Sonic 2, you don't have to worry about, like, do I go back and try to get more, or do I go forward and have to come back? Also, unlike the goalpost, you don't have to worry about... Hello. Unlike the goalpost, you don't have to worry about it, like, potentially ruining your progress. But speaking of the goalposts, they aren't technically useless. We get bonus stages in this. And I want to say there's a couple of them. So there's this one over here that would get us coins in a situation very similar to, say, Casino Zone from one of the other ones. And, well, yeah, if all you're doing is getting rings, okay. And it's set up a little bit like how it was in Sonic 1, and if you hit the wall enough, they turn the gold, and they'll send it out of here. Okay, so that is probably my least favorite of the bonus games. I want to say there's 3 of them, or at the very least there's 3 of them that comes to my mind. Okay, well, unfortunately... Oh, I got sent back. Wow, okay. Okay, no, we're not at the end. I was gonna say, I didn't get myself an item that I would preferred. That robot just did scorched earth all over Angel Island. We're gonna get blamed for this for sure. Yes, here we go. Here's another one. So, essentially, the floor is coming up at us, and we can just try and go through all of this. Now, as we go up and about, we're going to find these little orbs that we can hit. They will have things such as rings, but also special items. Right there, I got myself a bubble shield. Well, technically not so much a bubble shield as much as a fire shield. So, in this game is, I feel like, I don't want to call it a gimmick, but, like, a big thing about how Sonic controls in this game is that there are 3 different shield abilities, and they all come with different properties. So, the fire shield will make us immune to fire, but it will also give us a dash forward attack. There's also 2 other shields, and, well, without spoiling them, I'll talk about them when the time comes. Oh no, I fell down. How could this happen to me? Anyways. Hey, would you look at that? Another ring. Don't get too used to me finding all of these rings, because I do not know where all of them are. I do remember going through a later stage when I was trying to get all the emeralds when I was younger. Because there was one stage, and I'll talk about it when the time comes. You will probably notice it, because I'll probably find myself, like, a bunch of rings, because... Well, some stages are just easier to find and more fun to explore than others. I'm just gonna say that right now. I do like this game. I will say I think this is my favorite of the original games. That being said, this game is definitely longer than some of the other previous Sonic games. And because of that, some of the levels, especially one very sandy level, is not, say, the best. Also, I can definitely see this being a bit nauseating for some people, and I do apologize for that. Especially with just, like, how quickly, like, we snap from one direction to another. Alright, so I still got 2 more things to go through. Alright, so here's gonna be the trick about this. I'm going to hit that and then jump. That still leaves that one sphere being blue, allowing me to get all of these rings. It didn't matter if I hit the red afterwards, because they all go away because I won stage. So go me. Oh, so going on with the Chaos Emeralds, how did Knuckles knock us out of our super form? I mean, we were super, like nothing could hurt us, nothing should be able to harm us. That is, I would say, more or less up to debate and speculation. My headcanon is that... Well, we don't know we don't know so much about Knuckles right now, considering he's just a brand new character. But from future knowledge from, well, the games and everything, my headcanon would be that him being around the Master Emerald has had him gather Chaos Emerald, Chaos Energy, or I guess, in his case, Master Emerald Energy, which would in turn nullify the effects of the Chaos Emeralds. Well, that sucks. Well, I check his lower path to see anything, because, yeah, nothing. Oh well. Well, that's an odd looking rock formation. I'm sure it's nothing. And there we go. Oh, sorry, Tails. No, shoot, I was gonna say that that flame shield would be very helpful for fighting this guy, because it is a fire enemy. If you let it go out, boom. But if you happen to have a flame shield, you are completely immune to his attacks. You can also hit the signpost as it falls down. It can move out and about, and randomly, I don't know if it's like pre-designed or pre-selected or anything like that, you can find little capsules that can come up and out of the ground, which can either maybe give you enough rings for an end of the game bonus, or perhaps give you a shield that helps things out, get things started. Anyways, yet another blue sphere. And I really like this one. This one, like, not this stage, but that ring that we just got is honestly, for lack of a better word, probably the best thing the game does, because if you've never found a big ring yet, that the game pretty much just throws you right into there. So it essentially is like, hey, this is how you, this is something to keep an eye on, because we had to crash right through the wall to get to it. And there is a thing for like, oh, the game is, like, holding your hand and all that, but I feel like it doesn't, like, hold your hand in a disrespectful way. Especially for players who may not know, like, what they're doing, what they're going for, and, I'm not gonna get a perfect for this one, because this is all gonna be turned into ring. But, oh well. You can see there's a lot of rings that can be gained on this one, but I got 3 Chaos Emeralds already. I got myself more than enough retries if need be. So, as I was saying before, there's a lot of levels in this game, and you might think, I already got 3 emeralds. Like, we're gonna get supersonic, and we're just gonna cruise through the game. Yes and no. Because due to essentially how this game works, the Chaos Emeralds can be, well, actually have a special effect. Also, moving on, I would talk about when the time came, and I'm annoyed I couldn't get through that. I had myself the Bubble Shield. The Bubble Shield will give you a ground pound ability, and make you impervious to drowning. Well, I can't go that way. Again, another strange formation in the landscape that I can't get through. Why would that be there? Okay, cool, we got rid of the water. Maybe that'll help out. Yeah, it's gone. Wow. Whoop. Oh, no, you don't, Mr. Spring. Will we get number 3? I believe we do. No, we don't. Oh my god! I mean, thanks game, but I'd rather get out. So the third one, and it's a little bit of a, I don't want to call it pinball. Kind of like a gumball machine, if anything. And there's buttons on the side, you can hit yourself up to try and hit the flippers up on top, and the better you are, the more chances you have of keeping yourself into the stage, and the longer you stay in the stage, the more you can try to find better items, a new shield, more rings. Speaking of rings, I'm just trying to keep an eye out, because I don't know all the layouts. Oh, that, sucked. Alright, get rid of you, and I fall back down. No! Why? How could this happen to me? I don't think there's anything up this way, it's just a dead end, so... Also, hold on, can I... Come down here, buddy. Yeah. Tails can fly in this game, unlike in Sonic 2. And, well, player 1 can actually get a little bit of control of him by holding up and then hitting the jump button. Tails could be seen as a bit of an easy mode, just due to how he works out. Except for one boss fight. One boss fight he is definitely not all that easy to work with. But he is honestly great for navigation. So, like, if you're trying to figure out, like how stages work and everything, Tails is definitely the way to go due to his flight ability. But however, with that flight ability, he does not gain Tails and Knuckles, due to how their abilities work out. They don't get any special abilities from the shield, like... I mean, technically, like, they'll all get, like, the fire resistance, so all get the underwater breathing, but, like, they won't get the dash forward, the bounce down, or whatever the third shield will give us. And honestly, I feel like that's completely fine, and it's a great way of trying to keep Sonic being his own unique form compared to making everybody feel the same. Anyways, if we move on to, if I believe what is coming up next is one of the best music tracks in the game. Yeah, you gotta give Eggman credit, like, he came prepared. I'm assuming all this came from the Death Egg itself, because, like, right now he's just carpet bombing the entire island, setting it on fire and everything. And somehow tricking Knuckles into thinking that this is all our fault. There he is in the background. Okay, again, the fire shield can come in a bit handy here. I will say watch out for Tails. Just like in Sonic 2, your little buddy can sometimes cause you more grief than he can give you a benefit. Alright, round 2. I'll say he starts off smart by destroying the bridge, so I can't just easily get back over that way. And we also gotta be careful, because he's gonna... I thought that hit the ground. Ooh, that almost made me fall over the edge. Okay, I could've thought it was kind of like Marble Zone, where it hit the ground and then everything else happened. Hello there, random bridge. Oh, Tails, let me go. Thank you, buddy. Okay, with that, this has been going on for a while, but I'm not going to just end it on one stage. That's Angel Island taken care of, but what's going on up here? No. No, 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 no! We fall down out of Angel Island into the disputed name of either Hydrocity or Hydrocity. Personally, I go with Hydrocity. I understand some people are like, no, that's stupid, it should be Hydrocity. But I choose to reject your reality and accept my own. Or at the very worst case scenario, I will go on the idea that it is the underwater Hydrocity of Hydrocity. Ooh, that was not supposed to happen. Also, a nice thing about the bubble shield is that it actually deflects these guys' attacks, which... yeah, I don't know how often that happens. I knew I wasn't gonna make that. Oh, if you've played Sonic Mania, you may recognize this stage, as I want to say this was a stage that actually came back for Mania. Okay, the stage I'm thinking of must not happen until the second half of this game. Okay, there we go. I cleared my way up to the top, which is just another way of getting out of there. However, I'm curious. Something over this way? Yes, falling. I'm falling! Hello, I've actually never seen this. But I will take these goodies. I apologize if you see me exploring a little bit. I am curious, just trying to find whatever emeralds that I can actually get. And I want to say, this is pretty much the worst it gets in terms of water levels. I want to say there's one more location that will have an underwater section, but like, when it comes to water levels, I want to say this is pretty much the worst of it. And well, if you know anything about Sonic, or at least Sonic 3, this game doesn't really get complaints for its underwater levels. Alright, odd choice. And, okay, I was gonna say, I'm gonna be in a bit of a bind if I don't get a thing, because I'm sorry, little buddy. Yep, unfortunately, Tails did not make it. Tails, no! Robotnik will pay for this. Tails, you're alive! But how? Oh, God. Hey, I saw that. And thank you for that. Alright, this guy can be kind of annoying. At least I feel it can be kind of annoying. Probably clocked in so much damage. I know he can sometimes... Again, he can be annoying. And here I go, I can actually show off hitting that thing. Alright, well, I got through Act 1, but no Chaos Emeralds. I will say right now, we may not get all the Chaos Emeralds on the first run. And I know I said that about Sonic 2. But Sonic 2 honestly kind of had the easier option of trying to get the Chaos Emerald. It was just the stages that I was never sure about. This one, considering you have to find them or know their locations, and I don't know their locations. Like, we honestly probably found the majority of the emerald locations that I do know of this first half of the game. Is there anything else? Unless I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this one. May more or less just be a blind lock. Also, not here. Okay. Oh, back to the whole Hydrocity versus Hydrocity thing. If this is supposed to be a city, I'm mostly curious, like, who is this for? Also, I need to stop taking these bonus stages. Did I? Okay, no. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, so if you do assume that this is an underwater city, which, okay, I'm fine with taking that idea. Who is it for? Because as far as I know, there is no, like, water animals in Sonic. Like, we don't have fish people, or dolphin people, or octopus people. I guess the closer would be Vector, the crocodile. But who would this place be for? And, like, even with later information down the line, I guess you could maybe say the Ancients, but I don't take them as being aquatic. It wouldn't be the Echidnas. As a matter of fact, their home isn't even part, well... Yeah, their home wasn't even truly on Angel Island itself, but kind of next to it, the now known mystic ruins of... Oh, can I get down? The aquatic ruins of, whatchamacallit? Not the aquatic ruins. It would be the ruins of Sonic Adventure. Come here for a sec, buddy. Oh, I did that for this actual guy. Dang it. It's a free guy, the free guy. Free coin's a free coin. But, like, you see that and you're like, wait a minute, this could be... We could have something big here. And it's just like, oh, no, it could be big. But it's not. Also, I love that little fact of just Sonic, like, being so fast he's, like, swimming on... Not even swimming, he's just traveling on top of the water itself. There's some neat little things here and there that just happen throughout the game. Yeah, so I went that backwards. It's all red, I guess. Bubble, bubble. I need bubble. Did I get 2 bubbles out of that? I don't know how Tails got that. Survived otherwise. Oh, so now I have to go the long way around. Got it. Guess I'm not making that. Oh. Hold on. Physics in this game. Thankfully, being physics in this game. If you know how they work, you can really abuse the system. Hey. So a speed section like this, which makes me go on the idea of it being Hydrocity, as in water and velocity. Because we get speed. We get a good amount of speed in these stages. Like, look at this. It unfortunately gets that case of being automated. Which, to each their own. Also, we got bumpers, so beware, they will knock you backwards. And you'll have to either hit forward to, well, get your normal movement back, or you're gonna have to hit another bumper. The biggest issue when it comes to that stuff is usually like, oh god, I hit a bumper, and now you're trying to panic, you're trying to fix yourself, which only in turn gets you into a bad spot, or maybe even worse. There's not a lot to this stage, as you can see. There's only 27 more, so this is like 18 right here. But sometimes getting through these stages can be more tricky than anything else. They're trying to find, like, that last few locations that actually have what you're looking for. You may have to keep an eye out, like, that location over that way to try and get whatever you're looking for. Which can always be a risk. Alright, so we need 4 more to go. Oh, here we go. Okay, so for this one, jump and just try to keep calm, because you'll jump forward, you hit the spring, which will send you backwards, that's fine. Then you just hit the other spring behind you and then jump forward again. Because if you try to jump and then jump again, you'll probably hit the spring and then jump backwards into the red orb, making it not worth it. And there we go, 4 emeralds. Very nice. 3 more and go super. Oops! Shoot, couldn't jump. Like, my brain and hand coordination didn't process, like, oh, spikes, I should jump out of the way fast enough. Yeah, so this stage definitely has a bunch of gimmicks, these little things going on about, these propellers that, like, blow you upwards or blow you wherever. The hands that help shoot you up on those slides. So, there's definitely a lot of gimmicks, but nothing I would say is bad. The gimmicks are just there to either help you get a move on through the level, or yeah, they're honestly just kind of there to help you get through the level, or to help try to guide you through a different way. And I think we're nearing the end of this. And again, if you know Mania, this boss right here will look a little familiar to you, if not a little bit different. If you have played Mania but did not see the one thing, let me just say, it's a little bit cathartic. Dang it, that did not work out how I wanted to. It's a little bit cathartic when you go through Mania and go through this stage, compared to the Sonic 3 and Knuckles version. No, the stage is still going, alright. I thought we were nearing the end. I was gonna say, I remember this one because of Tails. I was mentioning before about how... Sorry, I'm dying a little bit. How Tails can really make a difference. This one, oh boy, okay, this one can be a little bit tough. So this one is essentially a giant ball, but we have to deal with the fact that, let me just make sure it was Zelda. Yes, okay. So it's a giant ball, but you have to be able to actually be able to go through all the locations without getting yourself potentially stuck. You can, if well-timed, jump between 2 red orbs and then jump again. It's just more on the tricky side of doing things. Like right there, I can't keep going forward, so I have to go back. I said this thing is kind of like a ball, so you have to try and think of it as a sphere and trying to think how would you navigate it without trying to get yourself into a bad situation that you may not be able to go back through again. And honestly, I feel like I'm probably screwing this up a little bit. We'll have to wait and find out. I may have to take leaps of faith. All depends on whether or not I did this well or not. Okay, because there's more blue spheres over that way as well. No, 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 okay. Okay, we got a few more to go. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Perfect. Wow. I did that very well. I won't say this one's the most difficult, but this one is definitely a brain scratcher if you're not careful. It's one that you can easily just get yourself into a no-win situation, or a very hard-to-win situation. If you ask me to do that one again and win, I don't know if I honestly don't know if I could. Alright, well, I've been at this stage for 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. No, 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 no! Oh, god dang it, Knuckles. Oh, shoot, almost got hit by spikes there. I mean, alright. Oh, wait, is it? Here we go. That's the one I was talking about. This is the candy machine. Hey, and I got the item I was looking for. Oh, I'll take a 1-up. So if you can hit the top 2 bumpers, you can get a... What's it called? Oh, I lost the shield, though. Dang it. You get the candy machine thing to actually fall down. This boss can be a little bit annoying. So he's going to do that. It's going to cause a water tornado, for lack of a better word, or water vortex, I guess would be a more apt way of phrasing it, to do that. And that's one way of trying to get him. The other way you have to do is not get hit by that, but try to get launched up by the explosions and try to use your height and your speed to hit him. You can also get him as he's coming down to do his vortex. Just trying to get in some little extra pot shots. And yeah. All in all, he shouldn't have much left to him. I want to say the closer you are to the bottom, the higher up you get launched. Either way, we still got it nonetheless. See you later, Eggman. Alright, that's 2 stages down, 5 emeralds collected, a lot of work I did. These bunnies are gonna drown unless I can find some dry land!